Baby, when I tell y'all I got a story time for y'all ass, this why I keep my black ass from the club. I did not know that people in Miami don't work no more. Everybody is a damn prostitute. Want to talk about it? Here you go. Baby, when I tell y'all Saturday was one of the most interesting nights I've had in a long time, it was interesting. Now look, this weekend I made it a point that I just wanted to do nothing but lay around in the house all day, eat Uber Eats, and as a result of me napping on and off all day, my sleep pattern was off. So Saturday night, I wake up at 3 in the morning, go in the refrigerator, I eat something. At about 3:45, I realized I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep. I had a bunch of missed calls from Miss Kenny and the girls. Everybody was down to the bar where the Honda cars be. And the bar closed at 5. So at 3:30, I'm like, am I going to get up and go? I'm only going to have an hour. I'm not going to go. And then at about 4 o'clock, I said, you know what? Just throw on some clothes and going up there. So I go up there. All my little people up there, of course, everybody is saucy. It's 4 in the morning at this point. We drinking and carrying on. So then, you know, I trying to get my last little hour in. I throw back like 2 shots of Don Julio Silver, and I have me 2 vodka and orange juices. So now after those 4 drinks kick in, I'm feeling a little saucy. The bar had a guest DJ that night. We supposed to close at 5, and the owner let us go to 5:30. So now we feeling good. So now I'm in there juking. Now I'm like, this what y'all been doing all night? Like, I'm ready to have fun now. So I talked to my 2 other black homeboys. I was like, y'all want to go to the Corner? So the Corner is this other bar that's downtown, located next to Club 11 and Club Space. I don't know if I'm sure if y'all have visited Miami, y'all have heard about Club 11 and Club Space. It's a small little dive bar on the corner. And they close at like 8 or 9 in the morning. They used to close at 10, but they close at like 8 in the morning. So I was like, y'all want to go to the Corner? They was like, oh, cute. Come on. I was like, child, come on. It's the weekend. Let's get a piece. So, you know, the word spreads that we going to go to the Corner. I only asked 2 people. The word spread that we going to the Corner. Not everybody trying to go. I was the only one that was sober. So my homeboy in front of me, he said, Q, let me drop my car home. My other homeboy said, let me drop my car home. Not everybody trying to get all the 3 of our cars. We like, look, everybody not driving. I'm the only one driving. Y'all know I drive that small-ass convertible BMW. It's already bad enough. 3 people trying to get in my damn car. And then we got a white homeboy. He decided he gonna come with us, so it's 4 of us. So, drive around the corner. My first homeboy drop his car off. Second homeboy drop his car off, goes to get in my car. He's like, Q, we can't fit it in your car. Take my car, put your car in my parking space. He drives a BMW truck. I'm the only one sober enough to drive. So we drive, get to the place and park. Now these straight dudes, these are my homeboys. We instantly walk into the place. White homeboy buy us all a drink. Okay, what you want? Margarita, bitch. Margarita me, please. We in there jamming. Bitch, the sun up. Sun up, bitch. Just sitting there motherfucking juking, bitch. All right? Now, you know, for everybody to still be out in the club, bitch, it's the sun is up. You know them hoes is drunk, high, horny, and everything in between. But, baby, you know, sometimes I don't get down like that no more. But sometimes, bitch, when the spirit hits you, you got to let the rhythm take control. Because that night, the DJ saved my life. We just in the bitch getting it. Just the energy, just in there getting it. So I'm drinking my margarita. I'm catching the vibes. People walking in. I'm slapping fast, talking to the girls. All this. My homie. So anyway, my homeboy at the bar, leaning over the bar. He's talking to a young lady. Not a problem. I said, let me fall back. Let me stay out the way. I don't want to cop block. About 5 minutes later go by. He walk over while I'm juking, feeling the spirit. And I was like, what's going on? He was like, oh, you know, she propositioned me. She wanted me to pay. She was like, you know, she wanted to know if I wanted to have a good time tonight. I was like, well, bitch, you didn't want to have a good time? Let the beat hit them. Let the pussy take control. And he was like, you know, nah, Q, I don't pay for coochie. Cool, whatever. At this point, I'm starting to get saucy. I'm feeling the spirit. I'm in there dancing with the little young kids because, you know, my old ass ain't even used to being out this time of night. So anyway, another young lady walks up and she starts talking to my white homeboy. Or whatever, they're talking. So my white homeboy, being proper, he turns to my black homeboy and says, this is my friend such and such. And my friend goes to lift his hand out to shake her head. And mind you, this is a black girl. Do y'all know this black girl looked at that white boy, looked my black friend in the face, and said, I don't talk to black men. Now, mind you, y'all, she blacker than me, all right? She darker than me. I couldn't hear her voice super well, but if I had to assume, I would have assumed that she was of some sort of Caribbean descent. She looked like she might have been a Haitian young lady, but I can't say one way or another. Cheap ass $5 dress, cheap ass curly wig, cheap ass shoes from Bare Feet, or whatever the case may be. And so my boy was like, did you just hear what she said? And when he told me, now, you know, I'm from Miami, and when it's time to like get it started in public and fight or shit like that, it don't take much for me to revert back to the high school me. So when he said what she just said, I said, no, I didn't hear it. He told me in my ear. I looked that bitch dead square in her face and did like this. Like somebody missing out on talking to her ass. And went back to dancing. Bitch juking. Now mama sitting over there looking like, what all the fuck going on? Bitch, you know what all the fuck going on. You know what the fuck came out your mouth. You said that dumb ass shit. And you look like a clown, hoe. That cheap ass shit you got on. So we over there juking. So my black homeboy come over. We over there by the pillar. Juking. He was like, Q, can you believe she said that? I was like, I don't care that she said it. Like, look at her. She not doing nobody a favor. And quite frankly, she's a prostitute who didn't even make no money and wasn't even successful in getting fucked tonight because it's 8 o'clock in the morning and the bitch still walking around trying to get a date. If that pussy was hitting for something, it should be sore by 8 o'clock in the morning because you should have turned 3, 4, 5, 6 dates by then. That was my whole thing. See, y'all got to understand, you can't let bitches who beneath you and bitches who ain't in your whole station in life upset you. There is no way in hell a bitch with a $3 turquoise dress on and $7 shoes is going to upset my makeup and disturb my tears. So we juking. But you know, men, straight men, y'all will stick y'all dick in anything. So my white homeboy over there, still talking to her. They come over to the pillar where we at. White homeboy taps me on the shoulder and is like, hey, Q, she wants to apologize. I looked straight at him and I looked at her and I said, absolutely not. I said, nobody wants to hear her apology. I said, because the fact of the matter is your heart has not changed in a matter of 60 seconds. And then I put my hand on her shoulder and I did like this. I said, love, it's not a problem. I said, it's absolutely not a problem. I said, you know what? I could respect you more if you stand up in it. It's your preference. Stand up in it. No harm, no foul. But I'm going to tell you one thing I respect about my white homeboy. At the point in which he recognized that she never offended me, but that my homeboy / me were not receptive to her conversation, he looked her dead square in her face and told her, man, get your drink and leave. He was like, go on, get away from over here. And like she kept trying to talk. He was like, nah, we good. Get away from over here. Like he was like, these my friends. Like, I'm not finna do that. And you know what? I told my boy, I said, you know what? I respect you a lot for that. Because he was trying to get him some of that store-bought coochie. I was like, you could have went over there and, you know, bought that coochie or whatever. And none of us would have cared. But the fact that he was like, you know, nah, go on. You gotta go, man. That ain't cool. These my friends. So then 2 other girls walk in. 2 black girls. They walk over to my 2 black homeboys at the bar. I'm thinking they just people that's out late night having a drink like me, come to find out them hoes working too, child. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Do anybody in Miami work? So, you know, me, whenever my homeboys with girls and they trying to get with the girls, I'm always the wingman. And my opening line is always, hey, y'all, I'm the gay best friend, so I'm safe. That instantly disarms the women. We start kikiing. I start helping them fix their titties and shit, fix their hair. We instantly start kikiing. Then I go in, this my homeboy, this. And because they safe with me, they tend to be safe with my homeboys. They let their guard down and talk a little bit. That's the role. Anyway, so I set the foundation for them to start talking. I go back over to the pillar, bitch. Let the beat hit a boom. Let the music take control. The beat, bitch, I'm in there juking that bitch, because I don't want no store-bought pussy. No streetwalker pussy. Been there, done it, fucked around. In there juking. Then my homeboy come back over, and my white homeboy said they want $3,000 for all of us. That's for us. Now at this point, I'm just being messy. So I'm like, well, what y'all want to do? I got 5 on it, right? Because no intentions on doing anything. I just wanted to see how far this transaction was going to go. So I was like, $3,000 for all of us? He was like, yeah, they want a party. My other 2 homeboys was like, hell no. You know, they was like, you know, we ain't paying for nothing, yada, 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 yada. So anyway, our white homeboy, he was still down. I guess he was over there was saying, well, forget them. How much for just me? And so we all leaving, getting ready to walk out the door. And so I'm talking to the girls. I was like, listen, like, my white homeboy, like, he down. You know, he got money to spend. He willing to pay for it. I told them straight up. I said, these 2 right here, my black homeboys, I was like, and they're older. One is in his 50s, the other's like 47. I just told the girl straight up, ain't no need in wasting y'all time, because they not, you know, they not with that. They don't get down like that. They was like, cool. They was like, we gonna work the white boy or whatever. So then, you know, they parked across from us. They was like, where y'all going? We was like, we going home. And the white boy was like, well, can they come over? And my boy was like, I mean, they can come over to the house. And I looked at him, I said, I said, because you know they coming over with the intentions of getting paid. And in your mind, you just up and want to chill. So no, they can't come where we going. Like, if he gonna go with them, he could go with them. I guess he traded phone numbers with them, and he decided we all roll together. We all gonna leave together. Plus, you know, he probably wanted somebody to split the price for him on that coochie. Now, here's the other thing. Going back to the other girl in the green dress who said she didn't talk to black guys. Here was the part that was disheartening. We live in this world now where oftentimes you see black women get disrespected, especially when we were in white spaces and spaces that are multicultural. The problem that I had, this space that we were in, it was highly Latin and white. Black faces sprinkled in between. If something would have went down with that young woman, the expectation would have been for the brothers in the room to come to her defense. And the fact that this bitch had the nerve to fix her mouth and say something like that so proudly when you about as dark as me, you black. You know what I'm saying? And even if that's how you feel for whatever sick-ass indoctrinated reason that you have, you didn't have to say it that way. You could have simply shook his hand and went back to trying to finesse the white homeboy. And here is the instant karma. Because then we go outside after they say the place is closed. You know, people still linger outside. She literally now at this point is walking up and down the street, getting in everybody's face. See, now the price of the coochie done went from whatever she was asking for down to $40. Because it looked like she didn't even have a ride home. But you got the nerve to be choicy and be disrespectful. And you should have seen her, like, it was like, fuck, it's the end of the night and I didn't make no money. I'm sure she had reduced the price of that coochie down to $40. Now listen to me. You know, when I was clubbing and stuff back in the day, I'm not going to act like I never saw working girls, but they were few, far, and in between. In that 1 hour that I was at this space, just about every female that was there was working. and was looking to hook up for money. Is this the new thing? It's like, are they doing this in y'all cities? But this, my friends, is the world that OnlyFans and social media and reality TV has bred. That everybody thinks that they are like sell pussy worthy. And don't get me wrong, it's men out there that'll buy anything. Half of the ones that was in there, I wouldn't have gave 2 nickels. But that's besides the point. The thing that was more disheartening to me was just the fact that people were doing this and they were not being coerced. And these were nice looking, some of them average looking people who could easily go out and do anything. What is this about people just wanting to sell pussy just because it's cool? Like, I can understand people having to do what they have to do to feed their kids and to survive. But these girls are just literally out here being prostitutes for the fun of it. And I just don't get that. Somebody drop that in the comments. And y'all, please, have y'all experienced this wherever y'all going? And is prostitution the new 9 to 5? Let's talk about it.